Hello Leo, and this is your week ahead forecast from the 14th of January to the 21st of January. 21st of January. So I've already laid the medieval tarot here, so let's have a look here what the medieval tarot's got to say. So the first card I've got here is the Prince of Wands, and I just feel someone around you, kind of looking back here over the last maybe year or so, that this person here has been a little bit of a bully, okay, and a little bit reckless. This person thought that you would not leave them, so they kind of pushed the envelope here and took it to, you know, maybe took it to the fat, and then took it to the muscle, and then took it to the bone, and there's nowhere else to go after that, okay? And I see you kind of thinking, well, what was the point in all of that? Why did that person do that? It's a bit pointless, really, you know. There's no real explanation why. I do feel this person was very much in some kind of fake kind of fantasy land, that, you know, that they could actually treat you that way and get away with it. Now this led to, because I think you tried and tried with this person, and each time you realised that, you know, this person upped the ante all the time, you know, each time, and did not kind of did not give you any respite, really. I just think when you challenged them back, it was all just a bit of fun for them. It was just fun, and, you know, and a game, and, you know, when you kind of retaliated back, it was like they found it funny, although you didn't find it funny. You found it quite hurtful and upsetting, and it's kind of you think, well, why is this person like this, or why was this person like this? You know, trying to figure this out, because every time you went left, they went right, you know. So this kind of, this trying and trying again, and let's try and make it work again, and each time this person kind of you know, kept moving the goalposts each time, and it never improved. This person never changed, you know, they never changed. And I got this has actually left you heartbroken, you know, heartbroken, Leo, because you have changed, and this person has not changed. I think, are they capable of changing? I don't think so. I think, you know, you would go blue in the face trying to tell this person, you know, I don't like to be disrespected like that in front of people. I don't like you putting me down like that, you know, in the middle of the supermarket. I don't like you shouting at me in the middle of the street like that. That's just not me. Why do you do that? You know, and all this has done is you waiting for this person to change, and they never changed, you know. I think you separated for a while, you know, you had mini breaks and all of that, and this person just did not change. Got back together, and the same cycle started all over again. So here you are, you're heartbroken now, and it's, you know, and there's the tower here, the tower, everything is falling around you, and this person will make sure that they get the better deal out of this, you know, that your world is crumbling while there's their world is kind of becoming stronger. And this really proves what this person is truly like, you know. What were their intentions, you know? What were their intentions, Leo? Trying to keep this going and stringing you along for how long, you know? This could have been after a separation, saying that, well, yeah, we'll try again, and the same happens again, you know, and all of this. So in this time frame, the 14th, it's time now. You know, it's time. You can't keep going back and trying to work this out. It's time. This person just keeps putting you down, moving the ante, moving the goalposts. So it's time now for you to look outside of the box here. Look outside of this relationship and see what's out there, because you know this is not working. I think you know it, and I think partly you're kind of, for the whole time of this affair or relationship, you're thinking, you know, there's like this contemplation moment, you know, what was that all about? You know, no matter what I did was not good enough, no matter how I tried to improve things, you know, I just couldn't do it. I was climbing a mountain all of the time. So yeah, this person treated you very unfairly. I've got the Justice card in reverse, and I feel this person was just taking something out of you, whatever they were taking out. They were angry about something. They were angry about something, and they could not, you know, this resentment just was bubbling away under the surface, and it was just not going to go anywhere. So I've got here, yeah, it will take a miracle for this person to actually change. I've got the Two of Wands here, and it's like, actually I'm going to look at my own road now. You know, this is like you on a journey, you know, and it's in the reverse. It would just take an absolute miracle for this person. You've tried, you've gone back to this person for the same cycle to repeat. You know, what is wrong with this person? So the Two of Wands there, Leo. This love here eluded you, and it still eludes you, and it still confuses you. The Ace of Cups in reverse, and this person's still hanging around, you know. They feel it's a temporary break again. They feel it's a temporary split, and they'll be back together with you. Again, that's up to you, but I just feel what you had with this person was just fake, and that's quite painful when you realise that you may have been with this person years, and you realise that, was this just all fake, you know? And I was just paying the bills or something like that. So I've got here that you're juggling here, but there's a danger of losing something here. Yeah, there's a danger of losing money here, I think, because we've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and be careful that, you know, if this person's got your credit card or anything like that, just be careful. You don't want to be losing any money here. And you're kind of realising, what was it about? Was it just eye candy? I was just eye candy on their arm, just to show their family, just to show friends and family, look what I've got, like a trophy. Because I've got here, it's all an illusion. It's just all an illusion. It was all an illusion. It was fake. You know, when you realise that it was just fake, and this person may have even had affairs or cheated on you, and when you realise that there was no love there from the beginning, or it was just something to show, you know, the rest of the world, look, I've got one, you know, I've got one, and I've got a family, and I've got a, you know, and I've got a house, and I've got children, and I've got one of these too, which is a partner. Very bizarre. So yes, Leo, you're looking outside of the box. This time frame, you're looking outside of this relationship, or starting to, you know, see the light, you know, opening and seeing the light and of this situation. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put down another layer on this and see, and actually see where this goes. Okay, Leo, so what I've chosen is the pixie deck. So I've got here, this is you. I've got you as a gentleman here, but you could be a female here. So this is you. And on top of that is you're looking at where you're going to live, you know, at your security. Do I need to buy another place? Do I need to go out and rent another place? Or you're kind of looking at property at the moment, but looking at property but heartbroken while you're doing this. And kind of, yeah, just looking outside, because this person kept you locked up in this kind of, if you like, this prison. So you're having a look outside, and this is after the kind of you know, the lilies is like the flowers of death, aren't they? So it's after the death here that you know this relationship's dead, and you know, looking outside of this. But I think you know, I think this has been like this a long time, Leo. But this person just won't let you alone. You actually thought this person loved you. I've got the love card here. But how could they love you when they treated you in this horrible, diabolical way? Because I've got here, this person was a snake. They was a snake. You know, a snake is somebody who's deceptive, spiteful, and betrays people, plays games with people. They knew that this was going to happen. They wanted to see your demise. Okay. I mean, what did you do so badly to deserve this? Because even when you was with this person, it was like, you know, I got that miracle card here, and on top of this is like this person got you moving mountains to be with them, you know, and kind of enjoyed that, the fact that you were trying were trying so hard to be with them, and they loved that. They set up even bigger obstacles every time you got over that obstacle or over that mountain. Well, I've got over that, then we can get along with the relationship. They would put another obstacle in your way, so you'd have to climb that then, and then climb the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. And something like that can be degrading, you know, deflating, you know. So yeah, you get to a point where, you know, this is too hard work, this is too much hard work, and you know, you're kind of eluded by it all. You're eluded, not another mountain, I've got to climb this mountain, I've just climbed that mountain, and now I've got to climb this mountain. So while you're doing that, while you're climbing these mountains and getting all these obstacles out of the way that this person's placed in front of you, this person is partying, they are enjoying themselves. I've got the garden. Now the garden is enjoying yourself, gatherings with friends, laughing, you know, laughing with friends behind your back, like, look what I've got that person to do now, you know, look what I've done now, what a stupid person they are, you know, laughing at you, mocking you, slandering you behind your back. So it's hard to work this person out, actually. It's all about ego. They've always got to be bigger than you, and be more powerful than you, and have control over you. It's all about control. Now the Tower means ego, okay, in this deck, and it's about control. They've always got to have that control over you. So, you know, you're looking at your finances here, and you're actually thinking something that's going through your mind at the moment while you are thinking of property and that kind of real estate is, should I move overseas? Should I move overseas? Is this my opportunity to make a clean break from this and move overseas? Because no matter what I do here, I can never be right, you know. There could be also children, but grown-up children maybe, or children involved here. Yeah. Now this has come to an end. After all those mountains you've climbed to make this person happy, all the money you've spent, all the bills that you've paid, all the school fees you've paid, everything here, it's ended. And this is where you're sitting. What was that all about? What on earth was that about? And this is you looking at this and thinking, it was all just fake, it was an illusion. It was to make everybody else see how wonderfully happy we are and how lucky we are to have this family, but underneath it all, it was fake. So that's your reading. I think you're still going through this situation, Leo, until you clear this off out of the way, off the decks here. I think there is a potential around you, but I think this person has put obstacles, so many obstacles in your way. You've not been able to look at other relationships. So you've not even had time because you're too busy pushing these mountains out of the way that this person's put there. So where have you had time to meet somebody else? So you're actually thinking, my God, this was just all fake, and this person never loved me. In fact, laughing about me behind my back, slandering me. And I see you thinking, I think I might just go abroad. I might just go abroad and live in another country, a place that I would love to live. So that's where you're sitting, Leo, okay, with your reading. That is from the 14th to the 21st. There's like a realisation with the Tower of this person has just played me along for how long? For years? Has it always been like this? Was she or he always been like this? Did I not notice it? But I'd certainly notice it now, you know. This person squeezed me dry. I've got nothing else to give. Okay, if this actually resonates, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but if this is resonating and you'd like your own personal reading, please give me an email. My email is at the bottom there, and I can look into that for you. I also do intuitive coaching too, so if you're interested in that, please ask me about that. And keep an eye out too for my extras that I will do in between the weeklies, which will be my live radio broadcasts. So please, you know, Q's and A's, so please look out for those. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Horrible feeling when you feel that somebody's just robbed you of everything, and then just realizing that they just played you like a pawn in, like, you know, a chess game. Anyway, I'll leave that one with you. Sending you lots of love, Leo, and you take care. Bye bye.